What is going on? Welcome to Virtual Redban 735 Saturday stream. Happy Saturday to you guys. This is a rare Saturday stream, even though I think I did it last Saturday also. I've been doing a lot more Virtual Redbans the last 2 weeks. No reason why. Maybe it's because it's so fucking hot outside. But hey, I'm having my first drink of the night. Cheers to you guys. Yep. And this is a Death Squad mug. And if you want to get any Death Squad merch, you go to DeathSquad.tv, where at the very top you can click on Shop Squad, and it will take you to ShopSquad.tv. And I'm giving you a first update. Ordered a bunch of new merch today. Ordered, let's see, one or two. I think, all right, one new hat is coming out in two different colors. It is, I'm ready to just tell you right now, this whole group of new merch that's coming out is a lot of purple and pinks. So that there's two different kinds of hats that are coming out in about 2 to 3 weeks. Also 2 new stickers that are coming out and a new shirt, maybe 2 new shirts. I'm trying to remember. I know there's one new shirt, and then I've been working on one that I haven't put in the order in yet for that one. But a bunch of new merch, all should be in about 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully. Keep your eye out at shopsquad.tv, where you can still get all the mugs, shirts, and hats right now that we have. And we have restocked in a lot of new stuff, including the red long sleeve. The large just went out of stock. Oh, it goes fast. Anyways, a bunch of new merch coming soon. You go to shopsquad.tv or just go to deathsquad.tv for all the Death Squad merch and other things like Kill Tony. You can go to get every episode of Kill Tony here, including this Monday's episode with Luis J. Gomez and Sal Volcano. You can click on the Kill Tony link right here, the big round circle at the very top, Kill Tony YouTube. Very funny episode. Check it out. And last but not least, shop at Sunset Strip Comedy Club right here at the top. Sorry, man. I just had a coughing fit. I could barely, Anyways, Sunset Strip will take you to sunsetstripatx.com. Had an amazing show Thursday. The great Rich Voss jumped in on the secret show. We had about 16 comedians, maybe 17, actually. It was a huge show. And it was almost sold out. I think it's sold out. I am not going to have a show next Thursday because it's 4th of July, so taking the Thursday off, Sunset will be closed. Anyways, go to sunsetstripatx.com, or again, just go to deathsquad.tv for all the links. How are you guys doing in the chat? Jesus, that coughing fit got me. It was hard to fucking talk. I think I broke my lung. Ugh. Hell yeah. Big Death Squad fan since the Thunder Pussy days. Thank you, Dirt. Hawk Tui. That girl just signed on to like a huge agent in Hollywood. Isn't that just fucking crazy? She does one interview where she goes, Hawk Tui. And now she's like with one of the biggest agents in Hollywood. That just shows you how stupid everything is. Yeah. This is live, y'all. How are you guys doing on YouTube and also on Twitch and on X Twitter? Yeah, Luis J. Gomez eating that rock was one of the grossest things I ever saw in my life. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, watch it Monday. Mark Leota, a rare Mark Leota, is in the chat. What's up, Mark? Do you do the early access Kill Tony tickets anymore? They just went on sale Monday or Tuesday. I think we went on sale for July, August, September, all 3 months at the same time. And I'm not sure of an exact number, but I would say in the ballpark of probably around 100,000 people more all tried to get tickets at the same time. And they pretty much sold out instantly. It's almost impossible. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. It's like old school, like the days of like what just happened? It's like the days of trying to get like an iPhone. You know, like the day the iPhone came out, like a new iPhone, and it sells out like super quick. Or like when the Xbox PlayStation 5s came out. Did I watch the debates? Oh my God, I did. That was just the most awkward. Wasn't that just awkward? It was just awkward. The whole thing was awkward. Very awkward. You see that, and you're just like, man, I wish RFK would win, but you know that's like impossible. You know? Man, Biden was just, they need to, I heard there was rumors that they're going to replace him or something. I mean, He's definitely changed in the last year. It's gotten bad. Will Trump go on Rogan? I don't know. I think, I don't know if Joe would have him on, or I don't think Joe wants to have anything to do with it. I don't know. The golf, yeah, the part where they start talking about golf. What's funny is that was the night of the secret show, and we are all watching it in the green room. All the comics were just watching in the green room, and you would think everyone was just cracking jokes, but it was kind of like that at the beginning. But then everyone was just sitting there going, "What the hell is going on?" But when they started talking about golf, I mean, that's just insane. Battle of the Grandpas. Trump was on Logan Paul, yeah. Check this out. I got a Mike Tyson vape. Iron Mike. Iron Mike Tyson has got his hands in everything. He's in the vape business now. Not bad. It's hard to beat those new vapes though, with like the screens on the side and shit like that. This one has like a little screen that just shows your battery. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It feels good in the hand. Redban, you got a favorite movie of 2024? I just watched A Violent Nature. It's awesome. Wow, Violent Nature. I don't even think I've heard of that. Violent Nature. Let me just see if. By the way, if you're new here, this is a very chill episode. Like I have barely anything to talk about. What's A Violent Nature? It's a Sundance, huh? Yeah. Kind of don't want to get copyright, because like all these trailers always have copyrights for some reason. It's like a Jason movie, or is this guy like real, or is he a monster? Looks like he could be. Looks like Jason.
Animals don't get too hung up on reason. They just keep killing.
In A Violent Nature. Yeah, I mean, it looks good, but it also just looks like a horror movie. I think it's the dumbest thing on earth that commercials are copyrighted. Like, isn't that the point, for them to go viral? I know. It really is one of the things. Oh, it's a Friday the 13th reboot? Oh. Is it? Anyways, yeah, commercials and trailers. Like, how are they doing copyright strikes on commercials and trailers? It defeats everything. Like, makes the most sense. Like that's the dumbest shit in the world. Like, that makes zero sense. You play games on with a mouse and keyboard. I mean, sometimes. I don't mind either way. I don't prefer. Actually, I mean, I grew up with mouse and keyboard, but controllers for most games they're great. I did see some really good news in VR world. A long time ago, Meta, for their Quest, said that they were going to make a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas VR port, and which sounds awesome. You know, Grand Theft Auto in VR, even if it is an older Grand Theft Auto. But they haven't said anything since. It's been years since they haven't said anything. They've been avoiding it, talking about it. A lot of people think, okay, that was just bullshit and it's dead now. But no, this just happened. Meta confirms it's still working on it. Somebody asked Meta, do you have any idea if San Andreas VR has a release date or has it been canceled? And they said, hey there, indeed, we don't have a release date, but we're working on it. That's good to hear. Good to hear. What's up, MK on Twitch? Remember when you tried to play? I remember that Tony Hawk. I tried to play Tony Hawk a while ago, and I was streaming it, and YouTube kicked me offline because of the soundtrack. That was before nowadays a lot of games have like streamer mode where they take music that is not approved, or they change it to just bullshit music. I'm on Quest 2. Is 3 worth it? I mean, the 3 is a lot better. The graphics are a lot better. I think it's overall a nice upgrade. I mean, if you can afford it, it's, that's one good thing about Quest. You could probably trade in your Quest or sell your Quest 2 probably for like $150, and then buy it for a 3 for $500, so like $350. There's a Childish Gambino live music video on YouTube that's VR, and you are at the concert waiting for some full release VR concerts. Nirvana you can't go back in time and do VR though. That's the problem. I'm sure AI can help with that in the future. Like, make this concert VR. Make this Doors Led Zeppelin concert virtual reality. UFC is going on right now. There's already been a Tony sighting. Tony is at the UFC. There's Tony wearing his jacket. Who's he sitting next to? I don't even know anyone he's sitting next to. Is this I don't really know. Is this a big UFC, or is this just a Fox UFC, like a smaller UFC? I always, that's the one thing I don't like streaming on Saturdays. Half the time I stream on Saturdays, it's like there's a UFC. The UFC co-main event, one of the fighters called in sick and they had to replace him with 3 hours notice. Wow. So maybe it was like a bigger UFC, but now it's not, or something. It's meh. So the fight in 30 minutes, the fighter had 3 hours to prepare. That's crazy. That's crazy. It was supposed to be Conor, but he hurts his toesies. Oh, this is the card McGregor was supposed to be on. Ah, okay. I was going to say, because I looked it up and I was like, huh? Didn't seem like a big UFC, but I don't know everybody. The guy that took over is supposed to fight in 3 weeks, so he's in shape and not much time to prepare. I mean, yeah. Conor hurt his toe. That's just adorable.
You're looking for a hydration product. What are the things that you're looking for?
The articles that I have seen about the cancellation or when I'll be back, I don't know what happened to the toe. I don't know if it was a training accident or it happened at home. I don't know if he slipped or he went to move this way or perhaps he doesn't know. And I don't have to know that, by the way. It's not like Chael has to be given certain piece of information. I'm just sharing with you in my life and within my experiences. I have never said to anybody or overheard somebody else asking somebody.
All right. I don't know. What's my favorite Rockstar flavor? What the fuck? Dirt, no, he's lost his fucking mind. He's banned from the show, and the dude needs to move on and get some help. It's very sad. Conor was seen partying a month ago. I mean, if he didn't he just hurt his toe, or I thought this was just 3 hours ago. He hurt his toe a while ago, but then he decided he can't fight with his toe. What is that? What is that? Yeah, this is a really chill episode, guys. I really don't have much to talk about. We have some videos we can look at in a bit. Yeah, there's a lot of people banned from the show. Happens all the time. It's usually people just being drunk and wasted or acting a fool or coming to a show and doing something. Check out the trailer for the game Riven. I wonder if that's one of the trailers I have saved, but we'll check it out. Wait, are you talking about Riven, like the old school Riven game? Boba? You're talking about, like, Myst? The sequel to Myst, Riven? You've been playing it in VR. Is that what you're talking about, though? They remastered it for VR. All right. I remember Riven was pretty badass when it came out. One of those puzzle games.
Thank God you've returned.
Looks
need your
great.
help. There's a great deal of history that you should know.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
And for reasons you will discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. Once you've freed Catherine, I'll come with a linking book. She'll know how to signal me.
I know what he's doing. He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake.
The island has been steadily decaying for years. According to my most recent measurements, it appears that the fifth age has entered its final days.
There's a very good chance, if all this goes well, that you'll be returned to the place that you came from.
I apologize for the cage.
Looks good. It's available now on Quest 2, Quest 3, and I guess PC also. Yeah, it looks good. Those are Quest graphics. The PC looks better. Oh, here's a PC one. So let's see how much better it looks now. Oh yeah, look at how much better it looks.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help.
Pretty funny.
There's a great deal of history that you should know.
It looks so much better.
And for reasons you will discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. Once you've freed Catherine, I'll come with a linking book. She'll know how to signal me.
So much better.
I know what he's doing. He's watching you. He's waiting for you to make a mistake.
The island has been steadily decaying for years. According to my most recent measurements, it appears that the fifth age has entered its final days.
It's pretty, you know, I thought the Quest version, I thought, oh, you know, it's an older game. But it still looks pretty good for VR and stuff. Even the sound is better, I know. Like, this is just night and day. Like, this is ridiculous.
There's a very good chance, if all this goes well, that you'll be returned to the place that you came from.
Wow. Sweet. That's awesome. Very, very cool. How many more sessions do you have on your tattoo, Redban? Actually, I forgot to say this at the beginning. Next month, July 18th through the 20th, I will be in San Diego doing stand-up comedy. Thursday, 1 show, 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturdays at the American Comedy Co. I'm bringing the great Casey Rocket with me and Aiko Tanaka, old friend of mine, very hilarious. Anyways, you can go to AmericanComedyCo.com, or the link is on my Twitter. But when I go to San Diego, I'm going back to get my second session on my tattoo, and I think I just need one more session. This is one session he did, you know. And this next session, he's just going in and shading everything, making the clock, and I think he can get it done in just one more session. The last session, I think, was like 7 hours. So I think we're maybe doing something like that again, like 6 or 7 hours. Any chance for a Florida show? I might. I mean, I see the problem is everybody, including Casey, everybody has a manager or an agent that books all these shows for everybody, and I don't really want one because they take money out, you know. And I could, if I want to, I could just call clubs and go, hey, what's a weekend that you have open, and I could do it myself. I just, you know, with Sunset being open, with Kill Tony every week, with editing Kill Tony, and just, you know, not having the desire to go on the road that much. It's more like I have to do it. So if enough people want me somewhere, I'll try to do it. But I don't want to go on a full-blown tour. I'm kind of over all that. You know, if Kill Tony wasn't being as successful as it is, and we're going on the road with Kill Tony now, doing like Madison Square Garden and shit, you know, it's a lot of work. And, you know, yeah, I'm doing good. So don't really need to be a road guy as much. But that doesn't say I might just do it sometime. I might just do random dates here and there. I'm just really busy, guys. I spent most of the day just doing t-shirt designs and sticker designs and hat designs. You know, I'm doing all that stuff myself. Janice helps me ship it out, thank God, because I used to do that too. She ships it all out now. The tattoo shop is 2 blocks from your place. Very epic shop. Hell yeah, it is, Greg. I already have another tattoo over here, but it sucks. I had that since I was like 18. After this shitty one that I got when I was 18, I was like, I don't need to get any more tattoos. I'm good. Background on the Rockstar hats. I love Grand Theft Auto, and I've had like a Rockstar hat for a long time. And then I'm one of those guys that when I find a hat that I like, I just keep on wearing it. So like most of the time I will wear Death Squad hats, and I pretty much make Death Squad hats exactly like the hat I like. You know, a lot of time it's flex fit or something like it. And, you know, it's a little bit lower profile. But you know, I used to wear these like every single day. And then I started wearing Rockstar hat, and then I just loved it so much that I just, you know, continue to wear Rockstar hat. I like it also because, you know, their logo is pretty cool. I like their logo. You know, if you're cool, you know what it means. If you're not, you're like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. I just like how it fits. And I'm a huge Grand Theft Auto nerd. Yeah, I can't wait for the new game. I'm sure it's still going to be a while. Yeah, I like hats. I've always worn hats my whole life. A lot of people always give me shit. Like, Brian, you wear hats too much. You know, the funny thing is, I think last week, I'll go through these phases where I'm like, I'm going to try to make myself not wear a hat for like a week. So I didn't wear a hat all last week. I think I even streamed last week not wearing a hat, if I remember. And every time I do that, everyone's just like so shocked. Like, did you just get a haircut? Wow, dude, I like your haircut. Like, no, I just don't have my hat on. You just never see me with my hat. A lot of people will also say, I didn't even know you had hair. I'm like, yeah. Is there a Death Squad archive anywhere on the internet? No. Everything has been pulled for the most part. You'll find little things here and there. One thing I'm going to do eventually sometime, and I'll probably not do it for a while, just because, again, I'm so busy. But this would be great if I've ever like retired or something. I'm going to go through them and like take the copyright music out, because Death Squad had a lot of copyright stuff. I uploaded a couple things and it had like 10 copyright stuff in it. So I have to go through, and I'll probably have to like edit things down a little and change things. And, you know, it's a different time now. So someday I'll re-release everything probably. But again, you know, it's also back then, it's amazing how, you know, what was funny 10 years ago, nowadays it's just cheesy. You know what I mean? Or it's me having to watch myself. But it's also like, you know, it's just cheesy. It's like watching home movies, you know? That's why even early episodes of Kill Tony, it's like, I can't watch that shit. Most people think hat equals bald. I think that if I didn't wear a hat as much as I did, my skin would be a lot more wrinkled. You know, like my skin's I'm not getting the wrinkles as much as a 50-year-old should probably have. And I think it's just because my head's always covered away from the sun, you know? You still have old Ice House Chronicles and Triple X Squad on your iPod? That's awesome. Triple X Squad. I forgot about that one. Triple X Squad. If you guys don't know, I used to do this show called Sex Squad. And just like all the other shows, it was always, you know, it was like me and my co-host, and she wanted to do a podcast, a sex podcast, and I was like, well, let's do one together. We'll call it Sex Squad. Obviously, Death Squad, Sex Squad. She did like, I don't know, 9 episodes we did of it. And then her friend, who is just, I'm not going to say who it is, but just a piece of work, this one is. She got jealous that her friend was doing a podcast without her. So she told her friend to like leave Death Squad and do it with her somewhere else. And so they did. She quit. And then she started doing a podcast called Sex Squad somewhere else. And I got really upset and blah, blah, blah. And they sent me a cease and desist that I have to take down all my episodes of Sex Squad. It got really nasty and really dirty, and it was really awful. And so that's why I was like, fuck you then. Sure, I won't call it Sex Squad anymore. I'll call it Triple X Squad. And that's when I started that with Dana Dieramon, and we did that for a while. Dana was awesome. Dana, by the way, I don't know if you guys know Dana Dieramon. She's looking good. I just stumbled upon a photo of her Instagram the other day. She's got a boob job. Yeah, and when they sent me a cease and desist, it's because the one girl, like, I think like her boyfriend or a guy she was fucking at the time was a lawyer. So she sent out all this like shit, like they were going to sue me if I continue to use it. And at the time I was like, this is the dumbest thing ever. You know, what the fuck are you talking about? I would win this lawsuit in a second. But then the other part of me is like, I don't even give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not going to court over this. I'll just change my name and make it better. And that's what happened. Theirs lasted like 10 episodes or something like that. And ours lasted a pretty long time until I pretty much moved my studio. What's up, Dylan? Loophole is in the house. Still legal. Dylan, what did you run over in your car? Dylan had a video where he ran over something in his car and looked like he popped his tire and his fender fell off. What was that, Dylan? Does he still have it on here? No. He does not. They weren't strong enough tires for the weight. Oh shit. Would you have a temporary tire on? Or did you get new tires that just were bullshit? Nether Hour doesn't do a Kill Tony after party anymore. It just doesn't work at the mothership. It was easy to do at Vulcan because the place was already a music club. So we just had to break down all our equipment, and then they had to put their equipment up, which is like putting a drum set together. I mean, it was a pain in the ass. But Mothership just doesn't have the room or it's tables and stuff. It's not like a music hall. Chilling with Dylan. New tires were bullshit. Did you go to a tire place to get it done? That seems like pretty dangerous if they didn't know that those tires were bullshit. Hopefully you got them replaced for free. Or is it just you that didn't do your homework or something? But that's something the tire people that sold you tires should know. Unless you bought them off Amazon. It's crazy what's happening to porn right now. All the websites require a login. I mean, they do in Texas, but if you have a VPN, just say that you live in Miami and you're good. But none of a lot of porn sites are all owned by the same company. Like Pornhub owns like most of the porn websites you go to. They're all owned by the same person or the company. And a lot of these big companies, that's the same way. The only time you'll ever get like where you don't have to log in anymore or whatever is if you go to like a legit porn site that's just some dude, you know, in Iowa that's a pervert or something. You know what I mean? Oh, no, you bought him from your friend in Houston. Jesus. Dangerous motherfucker. Yeah, tires are not like the tires that Tesla uses for their car. You can't just go and take my Honda Civic tires and put them on there, you know. Like these tires have to be rated for like 6,000 pounds or something crazy like that. Tesla is thinking about, there's rumors that they're going to switch, they're working with Goodyear to do those tires, those airless tires, which makes sense. I think that should be the future of tires. Redban, how do I talk to girls? Don't come across creepy. Just normal. You know, I think it's, if you're being serious, I think I was always lucky because I grew up with, my parents were divorced and I grew up with my mom and my sister. And so the mystery wasn't there as much of like what girls are or women, I would say. But I have friends, you know, single, or they only had brothers or they're just a single kid. And they always seem to have the hardest time talking to girls. But you know what girls like? They like it when you just talk normal to them and not creep them out and not show your nervous energy. I mean, so many people have that problem already. Just meeting all the people that sign up for Kill Tony, the nervous energy is strong. Or when they go to shake your hand and it's just sopping wet, and you just, or they're shaking when they talk to you. It's pretty amazing. But I always was the guy that, like in high school, I hung out. I had like 4 main friends, and they were all artists. And then I hung out with all the girls, like all the popular girls, any girl. I was the one that just always hung out with them. And I think it was because just I was like the least creepy to them, believe it or not. I also dated a girl in a different school district, like 10 minutes away from where I went to school in high school. And so they knew that. So I think I was like not threatening because of that. I don't know. I also didn't do sports and shit. I was an artist, hung out with the art guys. So I wasn't like in the same clique as but all the sports guys liked me though, because I hung out with all their girlfriends and shit. Easiest way to approach women is by asking them if they believe 9/11 was an inside job. Yeah. Cybertruck looks like poop. You know, I have a pre-order for one, and I was really excited to get one. But the more and more I read about it, and the more video, I mean, I'm somebody that watches a lot of car videos on YouTube, and I go to a lot of Tesla forums and shit like that. And the more I hear about it, the more my first thought is like, maybe I'll get it in like 3 or 4 years, because Tesla has always had this problem with like releasing something, and the first 5 years of its life, they're getting all the bugs out, and then by the time 5 years comes around, you're like, oh no, it's the perfect time to get this car now. And Tesla just nonstop is having all these really weird issues and just sloppy. It's just sloppy right now. So even though I got my reservation in late, I think if they were to email me today, it's like, do you want a Cybertruck? I'd probably say no, I'd cancel. Like, I still think I might just cancel my order, because I don't think I want one anymore. I think it was cool, but now I'm just like, I'm kind of over it. Some of the renders of, you know, that's one thing Tesla, you know, the renders that you see AI do, or just people that design like a new version, looks so much better. Like I saw one the other day, and it's going to be impossible for me to find the exact photo I have, but it looked like if they made that car, I wonder, because I know Elon is on the internet so much, and I'm sure he's seen some of these renders and go, dude, we got to make that a car right there. That looks fucking cool. Because there's some amazing stylistic renders that people do to make their version of what they wish the Cybertruck looked like. And I saw one the other day. This is not it, but this is the closest one to one I can see. Nah, it's not. It doesn't look like it. I saw one kind of like that. Let me just try to find. God, because some of these renders look so real, and like just people that are really good at 3D modeling and stuff. That's not it either. Damn it. Ugh. I keep on seeing ones that are kind of like it. All right, this is here's a good example. This is AI Mid-Journey. Somebody asked Mid-Journey to redo the Cybertruck. I mean, just see, even like that doesn't. I mean, can you imagine? It looks like a little like. Take out the really sharp corners, you know, and the boxiness of it, and make something it just looks like a fun dune buggy. This isn't the one I saw. I saw one that actually looked even cooler than this, but you get the idea. I still think the Cybertruck looks pretty fucking awesome. I know like a lot of people hate it, and I used to think it looked goofy. But it grew on me, and then now when I see it in person, and I'm like, I see them at least once a day almost now, especially since I live in Austin, but they're all over Austin. But it's grown on me, especially when it's matted. A lot of people have it like, you know, like the black ones I think look really badass, and I've seen some really cool colors. You know, I do not like just the normal silver. I would definitely immediately take it to get wrapped, or at least stealth. Get some expel on ya. God, I'm just like obsessed with trying to find this exact same photo I saw the other day because it was so cool. I should have saved it. Don't you hate that? When you see something, that's why there's that new operating system, Windows, that like records everything you do, so you can go back and find exactly the photo you were looking at, which is freaking people out. I'm not gonna find it. I just gotta give up. I give up. I did that for too long. I got rid of my Tesla within a year and got a BMW. The quality is terrible. Oof. I mean, look, it is definitely different. I really appreciate the technology that Tesla uses. I agree. Like, I have a Model X, and it's been back to the place and been changed and fixed and repaired a lot. I wouldn't say insane, and a lot of it's just little things that bug the fuck out of me. But there was a few things that are just like, all right, that's a bad design. Like one thing was like the rubber trim around the Falcon Wing doors just disintegrated from the sun, and it was because whatever trim they were using didn't have UV protection on them or something. And at first, they wanted me to pay for it, saying that was just because I didn't garage it. And I'm like, dude, you don't buy a car and it has to be garaged. A lot of people don't have garages. I didn't have a garage at the time. So they came out and replaced everything, all the trimming. They actually did that mobilely. They came to my house, and this guy did it in my driveway. and he took out my Falcon Wing doors and replaced all the trim, and it's been perfect since. I thought it was going to leak or something. No, it's been great. But there's other things like my whole battery died like less than a year ago. My whole battery in my Tesla, my main battery died. And I had to replace it with a new one. You'd think it would take a long time. It took 24 hours. Isn't that crazy? They took out the battery and put a new battery in 24 hours. That's pretty major. That's actually pretty rare. What else happened? I don't know. There's just like little tiny things that's happened. But I agree. Janice just got a new Model 3, and it's the new designed one. Hers so far, it's been pretty solid. There was a paint defect on her driver's door that came from the factory, and that's really rare. That it got out of the factory with a paint defect. But honestly, I didn't see it. She didn't see it. We didn't see it for the first couple of days. That's how hard it was to see it. It was just like a little bubble in the paint on the driver's door. When we were getting it wrapped with Expel paint protection, they were the one that noticed it. So they didn't do that door, and we had to take it to Tesla, and then they had to repaint the whole door or something. Pain in the ass. And that was annoying. But other than that, hers has been pretty solid. And that's because it's the Model 3, which, like, again, they've perfected that Model 3. That Model 3, it's like, that's almost perfection right now. There's pretty much no problems with the Model 3. But the Model Y still has issues. Cybertruck obviously has issues all the time. But the build quality overall, I don't know. Like they definitely have on their cheaper versions, not the Model X or the S. Tesla has this thing where they like to minimalize everything and make everything very simple. And it does not feel like as much luxury and quality as other cars. We talked about Porsche a lot lately, and you get in a Porsche and you're just like, everything's just like hand stitched. Like everything just seems steps higher, like way higher steps of quality than a Tesla. But then you go into Porsche's like, menu, entertainment system, whatever, the UI, and you're like immediately see, well, like, oh, this is outdated like a normal car. Tesla really, their best thing is that their operating system is pretty legit. Like their maps and everything, it's like Apple, and then you're going to like Windows 98 on other cars. I remember Ford had, what's it called, Sync, and that was like ahead of its time. Ford Sync was ahead of its time. That was their like operating system type thing that they used when internet and stuff. But then you would go to like, I don't know, any other car maker, and it's like, oh my God, this is so far behind. But now you go to Ford Sync, and it's like, ooh, God, Ford Sync. I don't know. I would say that a lot of people know about Tesla and its sketchy, quality control. Like people always talk about panel gaps and stuff. Sometimes I agree, like that's crazy. And other times it's like, dude, all cars have panel gaps. But I think they're getting better. I think it really relies on the model of the car, because you'd be pretty hard to get a Model X or an S nowadays, or a Model 3 even, and have they got those three models pretty solid right now. And they're cheap as fuck. We talk about this too much already, though. Let me skip it down a little now. The polished Cybertrucks look nice. Yeah, that looks nice. Did we talk about this the other day? So one of the things that people are doing are polishing Cybertrucks to the max. Like polishing them, because it's it can be polished. And when you polish it, it becomes this, like a mirror. Which, you know, I think I remember Justin Timberlake. Yeah, I'm not dropping his name. I just remember Justin, Bieber. It was Bieber. Had a car where he got a wrap that was a mirror wrap that he drove around for whatever, a month. And that was just a wrap that was a mirror. This is straight up polished. That's just, I mean, I think they look fucking badass. But I also think it's pretty insane if you were driving around and the sun hit that and went, it's like somebody driving around with a mirror on the highway. You know what it reminds me of? And this is showing my age, but there was an episode of Chips. You see, you guys don't even know what Chips is. I mean, it's probably impossible for me to find this. Chips. Mirror. Mirror highway. But I always remembered this episode where there was an episode of Chips. If you don't know what Chips is, it was a show about two biker cops. I don't know how I would find this episode. Let me try something else. I don't know why this might be it. Okay, I think this actually is it, dude. Oh my God. So this episode of Chips, since I saw it as a kid, always freaked me out, and it burnt a hole in my head. And when I first saw the Cybertruck that was polished, I always thought about this episode, and it had to do with mirrors. And I remember I got really into mirrors after watching this episode. Like, I used to take little mirrors around and shine them on people's faces from, like, I'd play ninja and like hide in a bush and hit somebody, try to reflect a light in somebody's eye from like down the street. I think this is it. Oh my God, if it's it, I might freak out. I've not seen this since 1970 something. I don't know. How did I remember that? Oh my God, that's so funny. Anyways, that episode of Chips, you're related to Eric Estrada? That's fucking awesome. That episode of Chips really changed my life because I never thought about mirrors that way. You know, mirrors are always something that you're looking at yourself in the bathroom or whatever. But it was like, wait, you can reflect mirrors and shine it in people's eyes. And when I saw that episode, that made me go, I am going to use, I mean, I'm almost 50, guys. We didn't have internet. Like, I used mirrors as weapons sometimes. You know, I was a Boy Scout, and I thought maybe I could always keep a mirror to, you know, get somebody's attention. I mean, imagine if you're on an island using a mirror to try to hit the pilots in the eye. I got really good with mirrors, is what I'm trying to say. That's so gay, lame. By the way, that episode, it's Chips Season 2, Episode 15. If you guys want to check out the whole episode of the Mirrors episode. I should. That was them recreating it too. I wonder if I could, you know, that was later in the episode. Is the whole episode? I know that's a copyright waiting to happen. Is it? Hold on, let me look at it first. Oh man, scene one. Here we go. I think it's probably scene one, right? What is going on? Is this it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I think I might have found. Let me type in scene one. I love how watching. It's not scene one. Wow, scene one's missing. It's not scene one. Why is Chips not available to play for free? Where can I watch Chips? Let's get a copyright strike right now. All right, it's on Apple TV. Who gives a fuck? Oh my God, I love Eric Estrada was in the video Pepper by the Butthole Surfers. I love the Butthole Surfers. God, I'm already slurring. Guys, you remember Butthole Surfers? Are they still a band?
Marky got with Sharon, and Sharon got Cherie, and she was sharing Sharon's outlook on the topic of disease.
Remember that song? I don't mind, but I can't get it. That would be an interesting song to try to karaoke. Oh, such a good song. Let me see if I can find Eric Estrada in it. There he is. Next scene, Eric Estrada. Oh, let's just wait a bit. There he is. There's that sweetheart. Look at that. Great hair, great smile. Eric Estrada. What's you never saw any bad Eric Estrada TMZ. Eric Estrada kind of lives the life of, there's certain celebrities that you just never, they just do their work, they go home, you never see them in the news, you never see them being arrested for this and that, or this, and if they get a divorce or something, you never hear about it because they keep it kind of chill anyways. What? Am I wrong, though? I might be wrong. Like, I don't remember hearing anything negative Eric Estrada news. Yeah, like, what's Eric Estrada? Like, is there any bad things about Eric Estrada? No, there's not. Eric Estrada is being a badass, living his life, collecting those checks. Oh, wait a second. Oh, God. God damn you, Eric Estrada. You look so different now. He had some drama. I actually don't. All right, let's say assault. Nope. Let's try. What do we put after Eric Estrada's name to find some hot gossip? Caught. Nope. It would come up. Arrested. Nope. Yeah, even the things that come up. Look at it. Actor, 2024. Stroke. He had a stroke? I didn't know that. George Lopez. Politics. Son. Oh, politics. Even the politics are... Oh, wait a second. Don't be a George Lopez. What? Wait a second. You're attacking a comic? Estrada 70. When was this article made? All right, 5 years ago. So he's like, Estrada's like 75 now. Lives in California, works as a reserve police officer. Jeez, this guy's just, you know. Where's he say Estrada? Or, I mean, George Lopez. What's your take on all the George Lopez material about you? It's very mean-spirited. Oh, my God. Wait a second. What does George Lopez say about Eric Estrada? Oh, no. San Antonio hates George Lopez? I didn't know that. People are going to do what people are going to do. He's got karma to pay. You don't take a kidney from your wife and do that kind of stuff. Lopez's wife filed for divorce in 2010. God doesn't. He says you didn't shake his hand in the 70s, but I've heard people say how nice you are to fans. Because I like people. I genuinely like my fellow man. I had the character to protect and serve all my life. At age 5, I started selling snow cones on the street, so I've always been exposed to people, and I treat them the way to be treated. Wait a second. What is this George Lopez stuff? Now I need to know. Wait, what are you talking about, George? Why were you talking about Eric Estrada? I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I'm genuinely interested what the joke is.
Could have shaken my hand and said, thank you guys, and walked on. But since you didn't, you know, I decided to rail on you. You know, and he goes, yeah. He goes, you want to take a shot at me? And I said, no. I said, no, I don't.
John Reed.
But if you want to swing at me, I'll take whatever chips money you have left.
That's from Country. It's my friend John Reed's podcast. This was 2 years ago. God damn it.
To the hotel. The special was going to be live. So, and I said, hey, man, when I was like 17 and the Eric Estrada thing, I said, I should bring it up tomorrow. And I said, you know, if I remember it, I'll bring it up. And just in the middle of that special, out of nowhere, I say, you know, be nice to people coming up, because you're never going to know when somebody, you know, makes something of themselves and they can say, Eric Estrada, that food. I made it without your handshake.
Right.
And then people wanted to know what was happening. But the best was, I go to the same Mexican place to get my food that I did when I was growing up. And a guy walked in there like a year after or right after. And he goes, oh, man. He goes, man, I can't believe you're here. He goes, man, I was watching your special with my wife. And when you said that thing about Eric Estrada, I jumped out of the chair. And my wife was like, what's wrong with you? And he goes, I was a driver for Coors. And I saw him and I stopped and I waited and I went to shake his hand. He wouldn't shake my hand.
What?
Same story.
Wow,
Eric
so he's got a
Estrada?
pattern of douchey behavior.
And then years ago, I was doing the Christmas parade in Hollywood. I think that's what he does now. And in an interview, he stuck his hand between me and the interviewer, and I go, I said, no, dude. It's going to take more than that. Get your hand out of here.
Wow.
And then nobody really knows this one. My daughter mine was having a church carnival at Bob Hope's church on like.
So what happened is, if you guys didn't catch that, in 1979, George, I guess, met Eric holy shit, Eric Estrada, and put out his hand to shake it, and Eric didn't shake his hand. I guess we could go back a little just so you can hear this story.
And he goes, I was a driver for Coors. And I said, you know, if I remember it, I'll bring it up. Special was going to be live. So on Saturday, it was going to be live. So there's a way you can get around real fast. And we waited. And then when he got off the phone, I went up to him and said, Mr. Estrada, George Lopez, I put my hand out. He didn't shake my hand. He walked away. And my buddy, and I looked at my buddy Arnold, and he was like, oh, all right. And then we got in the car. And I said to him, man, if I ever make it, man, that dude's going to pay. And then nobody really knows this one. My daughter mine was having a church carnival at Bob Hope's church on like
in Burbank,
Moore Park and Cahuenga. They're having a carnival. I fly in from a gig with my buddy and another guy, and then we're doing the rides. And then they go, look who's over there. And like high noon, it's 100 degrees. This dude has a t-shirt on with a leather vest. It's 100 degrees. And he's looking at me, and I go like, what's up? And he comes over and he goes, what's the beef you have with me? And I said, I think you know what the beef is that I have with you. He goes, everybody knows. And I said, that's right, everybody knows. And he says, because I didn't shake your hand? He goes, I could have been going through a bad day. I could have been getting it. They could have said, hey, man.
And I want to say, I actually agree with Eric Estrada now. Like, what if you're having a bad day? Like, sometimes that happens. Like, sometimes, usually I still go like that. But there's sometimes where I'm just like, what the fuck? And somebody's like, hey, can I get a picture or something like that? And I'm like, But I usually go, not right now. But yeah, I mean, come on, man. If there's smoke, there's fire. But like I just said, it you never hear anything bad about Eric Estrada except that's coming from this video right here. That seems like silly. Maybe I'm wrong though. You know, maybe Eric Estrada's a cunt. But I don't know if we were on a betting app right now. There was a way to prove it. Would you guys bet that Eric Estrada is a cunt? I don't think so. Also, I don't know.
Bad day. I could have been getting it. They could have said, hey, man, I waited 17 years old. You could have shaken my hand and said, thank you guys, and walked on.
I agree with that.
But since you didn't.
Or just said, sorry, can't.
I decided to rail on you. You know, and he goes, yeah. He goes, you want to take a shot at me?
No.
And I said,
now, if this is true, that's ridiculous.
no, I said, no, I don't. But if you want to swing at me, I'll take whatever chips money you have left.
That's
so
funny.
then he was on a radio station and they called me. I guess somebody had my number and they left a message and he was in the studio and he was on CNN one time talking about he wanted to take a swing at me. And it's like I said to, you know, anybody can be a hindsight badass because he fabricated another story that wasn't true, that he said he should have taken a swing at me. And I said, well, why didn't you? I was standing right in front of you.
Yeah.
So I don't think that we're going to end that beef because I think it's going to come down to blows, which I wouldn't mind.
Well, I bet on you, obviously. Let me ask you this. This is what's trending.
All right. Now I want to know, change the subject. Jesus, John, get deeper into this whole shit. Like, I am now going to type in Eric Estrada, CNN, George Lopez. I did not know about. Did anyone in the chat room know about this at all? What? Wait, what is this?
Twitter at George Lopez. Everyone who's...
Oh, do you guys miss the old Twitter logo? Wow, this episode's going to get copywritten stroked. Ooh, yeah. Eric Estrada.
I'm Eric Estrada.
What the fuck is going on? Did anyone in the chat know about this Eric Estrada shit? Did we just like? That's why I love these episodes that are just ramblings, these chill episodes. Because what rabbit hole did we just go down?
And I'm here to end our feud. In fact, it's been going on for so long, I don't even know how all this bad blood got started.
Oh, I remember.
This is great. What the fuck?
When I was 17, I really looked up to...
All right. I appreciate that George is actually having fun with this. Now, I'm starting to think that they're just buddies. Like, Eric Estrada makes sure that George doesn't get in trouble with the law.
Eric Estrada, and when I asked him for a handshake, he wouldn't give me one. And in that moment, my idol snubbed me, leaving a hole inside of me that I've tried to fill with, of all things, chips. Whenever I'm
George is so funny.
pulled over by the highway patrol, a little part of me wishes that it was him.
Wait. Hold up, man. Hold up.
Who is that? Are we supposed to know who that is? I mean, this is from 13 years ago. Oh, man. Now I feel like an asshole. Who is that? Somebody tell me who that... Well, I don't get the joke. Wait a second. Is he playing like the new Chips character or something? That's Lou Diamond Phillips? That's not Lou Diamond Phillips. That's too young. That's his kid or something. That's Lou Diamond. That's not Lou Diamond Phillips. If that's Lou Diamond Phillips? No way. That's really Lou Diamond. Wait, Lou Diamond Phillips is a lot older than that. Or is it because it's not? All right, you guys are freaking me out. It's not Lou Diamond Phillips. You guys are... Yeah, that's Lou Diamond Phillips, you idiots. Motherfucker's 62 years old. You Wait. Is that Lou Diamond Jr.? That's not a thing. That's not Ricky Valens. What are you guys? Come on. Little Bomba there?
Wait. All this is because he wouldn't shake your hand? Man, what the hell is wrong with you?
Wait, is that Lou Diamond Phillips?
Look at Benjamin Bratt. Why are you in the middle of all this? Hey, Benjamin Bratt.
Benjamin what? Benjamin Bratt? Did he say Benjamin Bratt?
Benjamin Bratt.
Benjamin Bratt? Who the fuck is Benjamin Bratt? Benjamin Bratt? Oh, he looks worse than Lou Diamond Phillips now. He's 60? I don't know this guy. He was in Coco? Demolition Man. Who the fuck was he in Demolition Man? Despicable Me. Everyone just knows him because he's in I don't know who this guy is.
Wait a minute. Hey, fool. Don't get involved in a beef that you're not prepared.
Bro, come on. This feud is stupid. I mean, why don't you just...
It's stupid.
talk about how big your head is and move on.
Listen, man, you haven't always been famous. Is there somebody that you looked up to that snubbed you when you were younger?
Oh, hell no. People have always been nice to me. Look at this face.
You know what, man? You're right, you're beautiful. Now, why don't you go eat something, man? You're too skinny. Benjamin Brad, everybody.
Oh. This is not the research that I thought we were doing. We're looking for CNN. What? What is this?
Hello, can you believe the TV series Chips was released?
What's this AI? What's this AI have to say? Oh my God, what's this AI? What's AI going to say about Eric Estrada? This is one of those AI videos on YouTube where it's all made in AI based off an article, and it's a fake voice, and it's still getting 163,000 views. Like, it's just sad. What a business that is. Let's see what they say and show about Eric Estrada. Oh, it heard me. What?
1977.
What's going on here? The audio just went away. Now it's not loading up. Oh no, AI knows I'm watching this video somehow. This is kind of upsetting me. Am I pulled from YouTube or something? Wait, why is this not loading up now? Are you guys watching this? Am I still on YouTube? I mean, hold on a second, guys. Let me just make sure I'm still on YouTube right now. Is there internet still? Yeah. Everything seems to be working fine. Why is this AI video of Eric Estrada not loading up now? All right, I just refresh it.
Hello, can you believe the TV series Chips was released 46? Eric Estrada played the character Officer Frank Poncherello. He was 28 years old when filming in 1977. And now he is currently living a happy life with family and friends at the age of 74 in East Harlem, New York City.
Ooh.
That really kills my day, you know? There's no justice in life, John. Only luck.
Well, if that's the case, you gotta be the luckiest guy in the world, because that stunt you pull back.
No, she's...
Brody.
Yeah, I just, you know, the verdict is out on this whole Eric Estrada tragedy. I want to believe that Eric Estrada is a good guy. And I pretty much think he is. Or do I? Nah.
Last night, Charlie Sheen was here, Carlos Estevez was here, and we threw baseballs through that window right there of a cutout of Johnny Bench. And I threw baseballs at the window next to it at a cutout of somebody else, a different target. Let's look at the tape. You want to throw at your idol. This is what I throw to.
Oh, Eric Estrada, wait. All right, now I'm starting to think I'm just like the last guy to know about this. You guys on the chat room are just laughing at me. You guys know that Eric Estrada is just a well-known enemy to George Lopez. It's probably a joke. They're probably buddies. Like, Eric Estrada probably is like, no, keep doing it, man. It's so funny. Like I accidentally ashed in my drink, so don't judge me. I thought it was a bunch of little bugs. I was like, oh my God, there's all these bugs in my drink. You guys are just laughing at me, I think, because I had no idea. I'm sorry. I did not know this. I was just trying to answer a question from Dylan, Dill Legal, over an hour ago. Yes, polishing the Cybertruck does look cool, but I don't know. I saw this one episode of Chips when I was a kid, and it made me really change everything about mirrors. So yeah, that's my answer to that one. How are you guys doing in the chat? I don't know what just happened in the last hour. Let's just edit that out live. Can't do it. It's already been lived. Great. There's bugs in my drink. Oh my God. What doesn't even look like ash. Did I just like take a shit in here? Like micro shit? Did I shrink myself down and just shit in this? Is this cat litter? Oh, I forgot to put Red Bull in there. Ah! Did I ask in the vodka? No? What the hell happened, man? Gotta rewind the tape to see if we can find that. Full circle is right. Full circle. What the hell? Yeah. What the hell? What the hell was that? What the hell? I do have some videos we can look at. You guys want to look at some videos? I don't know. Let's just look at a couple videos, I guess. I don't know what the fuck happened. So this website that you see a lot here on Virtual Redban, it's one of the only few websites that does virtual reality news. It's pretty much, I think, the biggest website. Hold on, I need to get some green tea ready for this. I'm just, I got Eric Estrada in my head. I don't remember the last time I had a little Eric Estrada in my head. Anyways, there's this website called Upload. They do, a lot of VR news. Uploads pretty badass. And they have this thing where they pretty much, it's like, just like, where a bunch of VR companies release new trailers and they show them. And so we got a bunch of new trailers to look at new games coming soon in VR, like premieres of trailers usually. It's so strong. This first one looks like a music game, which I'm sure is going to give us another copyright strike, but this episode's probably fucked. So when we do like episodes like this, which has a lot of copyright, usually just move it over to the members only stream. If you're on YouTube, you can pay $5 a month. There's a lot of extra videos and episodes like this. So become a member. All right, this is called Frickin' Rock Show. Let's see what this is about. So this looks like it's a game that it's one of those AR games again, where it takes your living room, your bedroom, outside at a park, on an airplane, and you could pretty much make your own rock show overlaid. So like this is looks like somebody's living room, and they pretty much have a live concert playing in their living room while they're playing the drums. This is perfect for somebody that wants to have a drum kit that has neighbors maybe, or a girlfriend or baby, and they want to do it in a badass way. I mean, it's like Rock Hero or something, pretty much. This is awesome. So you can see, even though it's hard to see, but this is overlaid in somebody's living room, like take on the side of this red. It's hard to see on this, but if it's your own living room, it would make more sense. This actually looks fucking badass. See, there's a good example. It's overlaid on this person's, looks like that's their kitchen, maybe living room, or their dining room. What's it called? Living room. Looking into your kitchen. There's just graphics. This is actually really cool, and this is actually something that it says it's available today. You could actually play this today on a MetaQuest 2, 3, and Pro. This looks like something that would be perfect for the Apple Vision Pro. What the fuck? That looks great. That actually looks really fun. I do declare, I do like old like rock band and all that stuff like that. I'll tell you, I don't think I've said this on stream before, but I said this the other day to somebody. We were talking about the old rock band, you know, Guitar Hero and all that shit. And one of the worst things about moving to Burbank to Texas was I had to throw a lot away. I definitely kept on to a lot of things for a long time. And one of the things was I had Rock Band Beatles edition. Like that was like the drums, the guitar, like the Beatles edition, and it was so beautiful. The Rock Band visuals and everything, fucking awesome. I remember it being awesome. If you're a Beatles fan, it was awesome. But I remember going, fuck that. I'm not taking this whole, like, this is too much. I just need to throw this away. I threw it away. And that was something I thought at the time, was like, I could just rebuy it if I need to. And that's a good mentality to have when you move across the country. But I wish I did keep it, because it is something I don't want to buy now. I could probably buy it. I don't even know how much it costs, but I know I moved to a bigger place, but it also, there comes a point when you're just going through all this shit, like pack up. And you get to a breaking point where you're like, I just need to end this now. You know, like, I hate moving. I don't want to ever move again, man. The worst. It really is the worst. That's why people don't move as much. Now, I can't remember. I feel like we just showed this. I feel like we showed this last episode. Maybe we did. Actually, maybe we didn't. I don't remember this guy's face at all. I think I would remember this guy's face. All right, here's another one. Like, it seems like a lot of the new games coming out for Quest and every other headset is taking your environment and mixing it with a old school game. And this is just like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but you can make it in your living room. And I feel like we talked about this already. But anyways, let's just watch it again. It's called Coaster Mania. Why so loud? Mike Tyson, man, this apple is pretty good. I don't think we show this, actually. Yeah, I think this could be a lot better. This looks like pretty lame, honestly. All right, I'm just going to call it. This looks really lame. The graphics are really fucking lame. Hopefully they change it. Like, these graphics are horseshit. This looks like, it's like Janice made this. in the last 2 hours. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like the graphics. Fail. Sorry. All right, this is called Disembodied. What the fuck? So you're using only your hands on this game. It seems like a mess. That seems like a hot mess. But all right. That's weird. I would love to record people play this and just look at their hands. I think this would be a game that you record yourself, and it's going to be big on TikTok just because of how retarded you look when you're playing this. This is an absolutely don't stream game that's probably fun, but you don't want anyone to ever see you. This is only for single people. Don't even do this if you're married or have a girlfriend. Your girlfriend will watch you play this game and leave you. So this is on a high alert, guys. High alert game here. Do not play this game in front of a loved one. Unless you want to be embarrassed on the TikTok, or they're going to look at you in a different way because you're acting a fool. You're acting like a little bitch in front of them. You don't want to show this to somebody that wants to, in their head, they're like, protect me and make babies with me. That's going to make them go, no, you're not a good warrior. In their head, they're not even going to know they're going to think this. They're just going to be like, man, this guy's a bitch. What's this? Memoriam? Did I say that right?
Welcome back, Dr. Hudson. It's been some time since we last spoke. Anomaly detected on board.
It sounds like Janet's taking a shit.
20,000 crew. Deceased. Have a nice day.
That's it? Oh, I hate trailers like that. Get away from me. What? Here's a game when you're sitting on the toilet with your daughter or a kid you find outside. Wait, what is this? Does it stack? Why is there's no trailer? All right.
Dad.
He's taking a shit right now. They had to edit it. Don't look at my dick. All right, this looks actually really fun. Okay, I like this. Does It Stack actually looks like a lot of fun.
Mike?
Oh no. How do you explain this? This is, by the way, this is I asked AI to make a photo of what it's like to hang out in a lobby in VR chat, an open lobby, but in human life, and that's what it came up with.
Olivia?
Don't say anything, Olivia. What the fuck? Anyways, that actually looks really cool. I like it. Does It Stack? That actually seems fun. Now, see, there's a fun game, and I like that this website upload. They showed a photo, but they didn't even link the video. So all these have hide the corpse. We watched this the other day. It's where you hide a body. Remember that? That looked fun. Let's see what this sore is. Because I'm sore from laughing. Oh, wait. Did we already see this? Oh. Is this VR chat? Ugh. All right. I mean, if you guys have watched Virtual Redban for a while, you know there's a lot of flying. And when we play VR chat and stuff like that, that just looks like a really bad VR chat level. I'm sorry, sore. Don't be sore about it. Don't be sore about it. Yeeps hide and seek, App Lab Sleeper Hip. Yeeps hide and seek involves the Gorilla Tag formula. Gorilla Tag being one of the most popular games in VR. A lot of kids, it's like the Minecraft, because it is pretty much like hide and seek, but you're monkeys and shit, I think, for Gorilla Tag. So any kind of copycat, I'm interested to see how you're going to change the formula. I think that's what this is going to do. Let's check out Yeeps.
3, 2, 1.
Yeep.
Bruh, where are you guys?
Bro.
Shot.
Bro.
No. All right.
This also just looks like a VR chat level.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm not getting up here.
What are you doing? Oh, dude, run.
Finish the bridge.
This is actually, I'm sure it's fun.
Yes. Oh gosh. No. All right, let's go build. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeep. Yeepers creepers. I'm getting old.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeep. That's what we start saying now and kill Tony. Yeep. I'm gonna start saying that.
Guys, it's carnage out here. Oh yeah. Build the launch pad. Yeep, space program.
God, all right. I gotta turn it off, guys. I'm sorry. The old man in me is overtaking me, and I can't hear him say yeep anymore. Oh, fuck. That's it. Thank fucking God, dude. I don't want to watch any more of that. I don't even know what else to show you guys. So this is something I just found on Reddit. I don't even know what it is. I was like, let's just watch and see what it is at the end. Because we've been doing this for 1 hour and 44 minutes.
As you know, if you've been following me, I'm working on a city exploration game that takes place in a huge, fully explorable procedural city. I've already talked about the general idea behind this project and how my procedural generation works, and now I would like to talk about my plan and the timeline I have in mind for this project. And of course I have to make a disclaimer that this is the current plan, and it might change
So, this is pretty awesome. It sounds like there's one person working on something, and I can't tell if it's a... I'm not going to say that.
Drastically as development progresses, in which case I will of course announce it if it happens. So please don't hold it against me in the future. First of all,
is this a kid, a smart-ass kid, or a girl? Like, is this a kid or a woman, a programming woman? I can't tell. Like, I didn't want to say it earlier, but I can't tell. Is this a smart-ass fucking kid?
I want to make it clear that what I'm making is a game. Not a marketplace asset, not a tech demo, but a complete interactive experience that a player can enjoy.
You know, like, I don't know anymore. When I was a kid and I saw that Indiana Jones movie with the prince, and remember the prince, the kid prince? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Temple of Doom Prince kid. The child slaves, like he was in charge of the child slaves. Remember that guy? God, what is this? Hold on, let me see if I could find the kid. This kid. Ever since I seen this kid, and I'm gonna definitely get a copyright strike for this, so I gotta get it right. This kid, remember this kid?
It was the black stick of Cali.
Janice. Janice yells at the kid. And that's the girl from Spider-Man. You know that kid. You know that. Ever since I saw, because I remember that kid going, I remember him like doing some speech I can't remember, but I remember that. Ever since then, I don't know. So like when I see like a video like this, I don't know. I don't want to be rude. I don't know if like you're Indiana Jones, Prince, or not.
It is also VR first, as I want this experience to be as immersive as possible. But a flat screen mode is also supported and will have its own perks. For example, you will be able to run it with graphical settings that aren't supported in VR yet, such as Lumen Global Illumination. The game will be single player only. There is a chance that I might add multiplayer later, but it's just not on the scope for now. The project is complex enough as it is. As for the gameplay, I am aiming for maximum interactivity. There's a reason my procedural city has been mostly empty and devoid of detail up until now. I needed.
It's because you're working on the new Spider-Man movie. We get it. All right, guys, I can't watch any more of this. We've been doing this now for an hour and 50 minutes. That's too long because you know what? I'm getting wasted. I'm getting wasted. That's why. Anyways, you know what time it is. If you're new here, there's 2 parts of Virtual Redban. Part 2 is where we go into virtual reality. I become a woman, talk to some friends, we smoke and drink more, but then we have the shell of hiding as a woman. Janice, my girl, plays with us. It's fun. It's not fun for you to watch or listen to, but it's good for background noise, or like if you're leaving to go somewhere and you want to put it on in the background so it sounds like people are in your house. You know, put it on the TV, you know. Anyways, part 2 of Virtual Redban is going to start in about 15, 20 minutes. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog. I will tweet it. I will Instagram the link, and it will be on youtube.com/Redban. I'll see you soon.